Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be an Aries weekly money and career reading from April 21st to the 27th, 2025. Aries, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Aries weekly money and career, April 21st to the 27th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout on the hear out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comments section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of April. But also, I would like to add that this is a community, and we come together as a community. So these are your energies that you share with me every week. And by sharing your journeys, by sharing what you're going through, what's going on in your mind, or just sharing the magic word, or just putting a heart down below, that allows me to continue to deliver these messages. So please continue to share with the community. Also, I posted yesterday, Friday, or not yesterday, Friday, last Friday, I posted a community energy healing video coming together to process emotions when we transition between two jobs, or when we get a divorce, or when we change careers, or when we move. Big transitions, when we lose a job, right? These are big transitions that put us in an emotional chaos, where sometimes we sort of tend to lose our identity, right? Because our identity is really, really powered by the place we work at, the responsibilities we have, the way people see you, the way you want people to see you. And when we lose that job, or when we change that identity that we've been anchored in for a long time, it's difficult sometimes to figure it out when we're in transition. So if you're interested in that video, you can take a look at it. And that's the first video of community energies coming together to help each other, to work things out together, on addressing things and working on themes or things that trigger us that, you know, sometimes are complicated to process and to take on. So if you're interested in that, you can take a look at that video. That was last Friday. And so let's just get started. But I would like to know your opinion on the video, Aries, and also what other types of energies and emotions you would like to address collectively. All right, let's get started. Grab your best headphones, earbuds for a better sound. And I am going to pull one oracle card to see what the message is. The root of the matter is Aries. What do we need to know for this weekly reading? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, money and career, April 21st to the 27th, 2025. What do we need to know for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Ooh, we have the Fleur de Lis, beautiful. Loyalty, pure connections, honesty, or loyalty to someone, or loyal to yourself, to what you represent. Interesting. All right, I'm going to pull a little card from the Petit Lenormand from the Secret Garden and see what you're loyal to. What is this loyalty all about? It's like for you, it's a noble cause. Okay, so you're loyal to your partner, or this is you. Okay, this is you. Being hold on, let's pull another one. Being hurt by something ending. Yeah, having to make a decision. So you're loyal to someone as you make a decision after something ends. Yeah, a friend. Loyalty again, that's coming up. So you're loyal to that friend, or you're loyal to that coworker, or you're loyal to that manager, or you're loyal to your partner as you make this decision at a crossroads in your life. Interesting. All right, well, let's see what this decision is all about. And let's see what this is all about, Aries. You're sticking to loyalty, sticking to that person, or sticking to your ideas. But I really feel like this is towards a person or a dynamic or a philosophy. It can be sticking with your partner, standing for your partner, standing up for your partner, standing up for a cause, or standing up for what you believe in, or just standing up with one person. Okay, let's see what this is all about. What are you standing up for? Or what are you loyal to? It's not standing up for something. It's you're loyal to something. Doesn't always mean that it's the right thing or that's honest or about integrity. No, this is about sticking with someone and really being loyal to that someone. Yeah, you're proud of that. Well, you're proud of that, and you're proud. But at the same time, you are waiting for something, like patiently waiting for a payback, or patiently waiting for results or rewards on something. So you're loyal to that person, or loyal to that job, or to that manager, or to that company, or to that dynamic, that philosophy, that cause, whatever it is. Comment down below. It's going to be different for everyone. But there's a lot of uncertainty there. But no matter what, you're remaining loyal. There's a lot of uncertainty, and you're really navigating uncertainty. The unknown. Do you want to know? Or do you just want to remain loyal to that cause, community, company, person, boss, partner? Because there's something that's not said, something that is not told, or you'll just keep working or navigating even if the truth doesn't come out. You're going to remain loyal to something. You're standing your ground, setting boundaries. You're a little bit on the defense, but you're standing your ground. No looking back. That's what you came for. That's what you're going to stick with. That's the person you're behind, or that's the company you're working for, or that is the person you've always been with. That's the person you're going to be loyal to no matter what. Interesting. Very interesting, because here we have, you have to make a choice because something is ending, or you're disappointed. Or no, it's not disappointed. You're afraid. Oh, you're afraid about the consequences if you're not loyal to that person. Interesting. So you're pushing forward. You have a goal. You have a focus. The focus is that person, that dynamic, that company, that philosophy, that decision, whatever it is. No looking back. That's where you stand. You're in control. You're in control of your your emotions, I think, and you're ready to move forward. Setting one goal and one set goal. Okay. And no looking back. Well, but at the same time, you're uncertain, but you're proudly moving forward without knowing, without getting the answer. But the answer or the truth is going to come out at one point. All right, let's continue. It's interesting. This is for your family. Okay, this is for the harmony. This choice is for the harmony of your family. And you're hanging on to money, and you're very possessive, and that's what you want, and you're going to stick to your guns. You're going to stick to that. You're hanging on to something. You don't want to dig beneath the surface. I don't think you want to dig beneath the surface, but I think that okay, well, let's just continue. There's an underlying issue, or there's something that hasn't been addressed, or is a certain energy of uncertainty here, of something you need to address or you need to figure out before you empower yourself to bring in this new energy here with the Magician. There's money coming in. There's an offer coming in, and you're manifesting this money or manifesting this new offer, this new job, this new career. It's very ambitious. Of course, you're very ambitious, Aries. It's always a very, very ambitious energy that I have for you. And it's ambition above all, power above all, or being recognized. Okay, being recognized above all. But I think you're also, it feels like almost you want to embrace a new career, or you're also very excited and ambitious to be part of something new. And you're okay to learn, but you also don't want to go underneath the surface. Superficiality is okay for you. I don't know why I'm saying that, because you're hanging on to that. We'll pull a card on the moon. To see what is going on. But no matter what, it's like you're hanging on to that person or to that company or to that job, career, business, whatever, because you're afraid that without them, things are going to come out, or you just don't want to address the issues. Okay, let's see. All right, so we have the King of Cups. So you moving forward and determine to put all your energy, all your emotions in that one goal and moving forward, and not addressing that or not looking back or not dealing with and just sort of sweeping it under cover, is giving you emotional stability to just focus on that one thing, that one goal. All right, so let's pull one card on this moon. I feel like I want to take this deck again. One card on the moon, please. Why is the moon here for Aries? Weekly, money and career, April 21st to the 27th. What is this moon all about? What is this uncertainty? Oh, the Child. You don't want anybody to burst your bubble. You want to stay in that sort of innocence, your life, your energy, the way it was, the way it's always been. You don't want truths. You don't want the yucky stuff. You don't want to address emotional issues. You don't want to see what's going on in other places. You want to remain in your bubble. But at the same time, you're manifesting something new. I feel like there's a sense of innocence there a little bit, that you're okay to conquer new. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lie. The whole thing is a lie. I mean, when I say that, it's not that you're not trustworthy. You're in your element. You're doing what you have to do. You're in your job or in your business, but you're being loyal to a certain person or to a certain company, philosophy, or to your partner, your friend, whatever, right? But there's a lot of lies, deceits, and there's the danger of, just navigating those waters of people that just are full of lies and deceits. And then we have the tree, anchoring yourself, but anchoring yourself in an energy. Oh, you don't want to deal with family, or you don't want to, but this is anchoring yourself in energies of your ancestors, your roots, where you come from. This is where you come from. But it's almost like are you denying where you come from, or you do not want to deal with where you come from, or you don't want to deal with your lineage or your ancestors or your family, or you feel they betrayed you, or you feel, let's see, one more. This is about family and where you come from, your roots, your upbringing. And how you perceive yourself and how you want others to perceive you. And if you stay in that, it's almost like if you stay in the lies or being in something superficial, you feel like you have to stay in that, or there's a danger of not having a job or not having a career. All right, one more card on this. Oh, I have it already. Sorry. So, yeah, in the public eye. So you're celebrating being yourself in your career, in your responsibilities, in the way people perceive you. Maybe you're a public figure, or maybe people know you around, right, in your community, in your town, in the city, in your career, right? And you want it to remain like that. And it feels like maybe the family was celebrating you and you don't want to deceive the family, or maybe your ancestors, or when I say ancestors, your lineage, your parents, your grandparents, your roots, the town you lived in, the people, that you grew up with, or your education, whatever, all that, you feel that if you're not loyal to that person, or you're not loyal to, the dynamic or the love of the person around you, or not loyal to the boss, or whoever this person or idea or company you're loyal to, you feel like all that is going to disappear, that your image is going to disappear, and that people are not going to see you the same way. So you're just going to stick to that. Interesting. So what is the truth? Okay, so now you're sticking to that, and you're sticking to that one narrative, to that one image, how you want people to perceive you. And maybe it's not exactly the way your family perceived you, or maybe some people know things about you that you don't want other people to know, something like that. Okay, it's diving very deep here. I'm going to pull one card on the Magician. What is this Magician all about? What are you transforming? You're putting all your powers in one goal, in one focus. And this is something that you're bringing in. You're bringing in a job, or bringing in more money, or bringing in something very ambitious. Again, working very hard, very diligently, spending a lot of time and money to make your family happy, to remain balanced with your family, and maintain harmony in your family. And money is very important for you. But so is ego, or the way you want to be perceived. All right, so what is the Magician all about? What are you bringing in? Because the Magician is aligning yourself, your knowledge, your experience, everything you've done up to now, who you are, with the tools you have outside, your connections, everything around you that can help you push forward in a new career. And oh, you want a public career. You want a public career. Okay. So you want to be perceived by the public, or you want to be Okay, so that's what you're bringing in. That's what you're bringing in. Yeah, you're letting go and coming into coming into something very dreamy. This is something you've wanted to do. So you have an offer here. Yeah, from the past. A lot of emotion from the past, a lot of emotion from childhood. This is coming up a lot lately. Here with the Page of Cups, it's something new. It's your dream, something you want to create or something you want to be part of. And you have this huge dream that you've had maybe since childhood, or to be famous, or to be in the public eye, or to be part of this. You have to remain loyal to that person, and you probably have to let go emotional feelings from family back in the day, from your lineage, from all that, because you have to detach yourself from that and just go on into the spotlight to be in that realm you want to be, whether you want to be famous or public figure or speak publicly or embrace a new career with more public, more of a public aura. And it's almost like you've always wanted to do this from childhood, and at the same time you have to detach yourself from your family, or whatever represents your family, to be able to be in another circle. Okay, to be able to evolve in another circle, to step up, but to step up socially and be in another circle. And for that, you have to be loyal to one person to remain in that circle, or to step into that circle. Because without that person, you can't be in that circle. Interesting. So maybe that's not your caste. You don't say caste, but social economic circle or origins. Fascinating reading. Please comment down below, share where you are, share what this is all about. Yeah, this person can be a Taurus, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What is this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn all about? And then we'll pull a card on the Chariot. I mean, yeah, full circle. Wow. And yeah, end of dynamic, or end of, and I mean, yes, becoming successful. The world is traveling the world, opening up your world, moving even, right? But completing a cycle, to bring in this new cycle of career or public aura, public speaking, where you're going to be really successful in that, or this person is really successful in that. And that's why you want to remain in their aura, in their circle, or continue to partner up with them, or continue to work with them if they're your boss. They're the person that allow you to be in that world. No. One more card. I feel like I want a card on the Queen of Pentacles. Who's this Queen of Pentacles? Why do we have the Queen of Pentacles? I almost need two decks here. This person is... this is about that job, that person, where you're loyal to a fault with that person, and you might be deceived. Passion, love, and confusion and uncertainty. So yes, this person is hot and cold. This person is, I would say, almost manipulative, because they have made you understand that without them, pretty much you are nothing, or without them, you weren't able to conquer the world and have the aura you have, or the career, or the job. Just beware. All right. What are you conquering now? There's a very influential person around you, and you feel like without that person, you're not as influential, or you're not as famous, or you don't have as much responsibility or as much aura power in your job. Okay. So what is this? Yeah. Being honest. Okay. Well, you trust. You want to trust and love. So here's the Lovers, you making a decision to anchor yourself in something new. We know you're doing something new. We have the Chariot, right? We have the World. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. And really it's understanding who you want to connect to in this lifetime, and making the choice of integrity. But I don't know how you can make the choice of integrity with that person. One more card. You're ambitious no matter what. You're excited. You're excited for a new adventure. You want to conquer. You're ready to leave behind family, to leave behind emotions, to conquer the world, to be famous, to be powerful, to be out there. But yet, you have that Chariot where you have that goal and you're not looking back, and you're empowering everything to push into that goal. Yet you do have the Lovers, which in the back of your head, you know that there has to be some sort of integrity and truth involved here. And that you know at the end of the day, your emotion has to be anchored by love and trust. And that's how you're going to push forward also. But you go back and forth, like loyalty, love and trust. Loyalty, love and trust. And I don't think they always go hand in hand. Interest in this energy. Okay, one more card on the Lovers, please. Yeah, you're freaked out. Making the decision of loyalty, love, and trust, but you're freaked out. This is about something you're building, a new job, a new career, a new empire. You're not alone. There are other people. This is a teamwork, a collaboration. It's heavy on your shoulders. There's a lot of responsibility. And there's your partner. There's your partner, that Queen of Pentacles. Doesn't have to be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it feels like there's your partner. And you're in this together, and you're planning this together. So you're planning this future. You're planning this career. You're planning a business. You're planning to travel. You're planning to move. Whatever you're planning to do. And that's giving you anxiety. Because you want the truth. You want everything to be honest. You want to be in your honesty and authority with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords doesn't dilly-dally. She just is exactly, says things like it is. And the Lovers is about integrity and making a decision in love and trust and integrity and being honest. And the Queen of Swords is all about honesty and independence and fairness and constructive criticism and being objective. And I feel like here, either there's someone here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that's saying, hey, let's look at all facts. Let's examine all of this before we make decisions. Let's be honest to each other. Let's put everything flat and sort it out and make sure we trust each other and move forward in a loving and trusting collaboration, if that is what we want. And it really represents here with this Queen of Swords. So if this is you, it really represents the importance of making a judgment without relying on emotions, really facts, like what's going on here? What has not been addressed? Why is there an issue? Or why do we have to address something? Even if you don't want to address it, even if you don't want your bubble to burst, you want someone here is coming in, whether it's you or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a friend or someone outside of your dynamic with that person, is really saying, okay, well, if you're making a decision to get into this career or to associate yourself with that or open this business or start whatever it is, right? It's going to be different. Comment down below. You know, you need to look at all facts before you make a decision. And you need to connect with that person or connect with people utilizing intellectual understanding, understanding the idea, understanding their philosophy, where they come from, how they make their decision. Because something is fishy here. And there's one person here that's saying, hey, red flag, look at all facts, make sure you understand what's going on, make sure you understand what is beneath the surface here before you dive into it right away. Very, very interesting. One more card. I'm fascinated, Aries. So let me know what this is all about if you connect. Who is this Queen of Swords? Yeah, she's protective. It's all about the money. All about the money. The bear. The bear is sort of like the strength card, right? But it's also finding, this is a person protecting you. This is a person that has your back. The other person doesn't particularly have your back. But the other person is going to open doors for you, network for you, connect you with the higher people, important people that can open doors for you, or, you know, and bring you to the circle or bring you where you want to be in your power, in your career, in your life. But this person is warning you, right? That you need that strength and you need money, but also you need protection to protect yourself, to protect your boundaries and protect who you are. So if you want to be perceived that way, if you want to be famous, or you want to be famous in that circle, or take on responsibilities, or conquer this new career, whatever career it is, this person is just telling you that it is all about money and ego and power. So just protect yourself as you move forward on this. Very interesting reading. Fascinating. Fascinating. All right. So let's see if there's one last message for the road. Aries, weekly, money and career, April 21st to the 27th, 2025, for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Remember that if you're interested in getting a tarot reading, we do have Sunday tarot sessions every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. That's something you're interested in. You can get a reading by joining membership. Just click the join button down below, and that'll give you access to a tarot reading during our Sunday session, or whenever I pop up during the week. Sometimes I pop up during the week. All right, so on the defense for your family. Yep. And then we have the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. So somewhere along the line, you have to listen to people. You have to have empathy. You have to understand what's going on. There are a lot of queens here. I mean, there's a Queen of Swords, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. There's a lot of people here. But here, this is about listening to your intuition and having empathy and being there and listening to people. Because if you're just driving yourself through ego and money and need to get there and need to get next level and want the money and want the power, and you need that person to get there, you also have people surrounding you saying that, you know, you need to look at all facts and you need to look at the reality here and what the truth is, and to be honest with yourself. And with some people, you're anchored in trust and love, and with other people, totally not. And you're all about the career and money and power. Wow. And the High Priestess just confirming that there's issues that need to be addressed, right? Whatever's underneath the surface, whatever you don't know or decide not to deal with or don't want to see or in denial, it's going to come out at one point. it's going to be, there's going to be a light shine on this. This is going to come out whether you want it or not. So you can navigate uncertainties. You can navigate without, not everything has to come out, but you have to shine light on one specific thing. And maybe not everything is going to come out. And maybe you'll be able to navigate and just like take a back seat for a while and just observe and listen and not really get involved in much. But something's going to come out. Sorry, I'm too curious. What is coming out? Secrets are coming out. Secrets are coming out. Yeah, and secrets are coming out about things that are very heavy on you. And if it's not on you, it's on your family. And this is coming out. And whether you want it or not. This has been silenced, and this is something that you've never addressed, and now is the time to address it. And it's painful. That's why you don't want to address it. Wow. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. So I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. It's a fascinating reading. Thank you to each and everyone for being here, for sharing your journeys, for empowering me, for coming together for the collective and the community so I can continue to push forward in these readings and deliver you these messages. Gratitude. Gratitude to each and every one. I want to say that the magic word is get the facts. Get the facts before you dive into anything. But the magic word is get the facts first. Get the facts first. That's hard to say. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading or collectively sharing your energies, you can put get the facts first. The facts first down below in the comment section. And if you don't want, and maybe at the end, just put your name in the hat for a free reading, or you can put a heart down below or share your journeys, whatever you wish to do. Thank you so much for sharing and participating along the way. Have a great week, Aries. Take care. Bye-bye.